Just Shalot. Yeah, how you got in here already? Just from something else. It must be something else. Shakanulu. All on the business. Sons. Yeah, we're not going to be on too long today. VC realm. But today I was, over the time of me coming on here, right? I noticed that a lot of the shows that people like the best was the ones where like I was going on a rant about something. You know what I'm saying? And I never, because I don't watch the videos, so I never, whatever it was, I never really do the knowledge, right? I shalom, but I was on Sunya's channel just now, and Sunyas was going on a rant that was like, oh, I see what it is now. Like this, this is fantastic. Like he just went in, he was on fire. You know what I'm saying? Now, full disclosure, the the rant is about Saladin. You know what I mean? I don't know if uh, people on here got to see. I don't know if the people on here got to see the article they published. I guess that was earlier today. At least I got to see it earlier today. And so when I came in and said peace, you know what I'm saying? When you get to, if you look at it long enough, when you get to the part where I come in, something comes up about Saladin's article. Now, the thing what I'm saying is, you know, I'm not I'm not telling you to watch it necessarily for the stuff about Saladin, you know, but in the midst of him talking about that, he's dropping some heavy jewels. He's dropping some heavy jewels in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of Saladin, like, you know, the thing what went on, I didn't really, but I just try to reach out to him, you know, in the background. Like I don't want to go back. That's what I'm saying. This is not a part of me going back and forth with him necessarily because, that's a part of the topic that he's building on. But I'm saying listen to everything what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of that, he's dropping some purified gases. You know what I'm saying? You know. But the one thing that I will say, because it's not like I'm not known to be petty sometimes, all the time. But in the article, right? In the article, there's a God, now I was born. That's what I'm talking about right now. In the article, there's a line where he says, paraphrasing, he says, he illustrates that there's an issue, and then he said, you know, he mentions that, he did his trademark, and a lot of people spoke out against it. And he says that hopefully the people who spoke out the loudest against his trademark will also, speak out against this stuff that he's talking about, right? It's one of the things like, let me ask the room. Do you think I'm being unreasonable to think that little subliminal was, you know, listen, at least that I might be in a group of people that subliminal was directed towards? Am I being unreasonable? To just say, man, that's seriously? Seriously? Like, how, why you had to, that's just a loose shot. Ow. Oh, get me to the hospital. Just took a shot at me like that. You know. But yeah, though, definitely, man, check out Sunya's class, man, when you get a chance, man. Tonight he was firing it up. But in general, like I said, man, I don't know, that with that whole thing, in terms of when you get to the meat of what the at least what the live was about when I was on there, you know, like I said, I don't know if y'all saw the original article and all of that, but it's one of those things that, like I was saying in my interview with West Coast Wise yesterday, I was on his channel, that that's always going to be that kind of a conflict in my mind. Not a conflict. Well, I ain't sure what the word for that is, but it's like the live was a great thing, right? Growth and development occurred off of the live, right? But on the downside, it's like it opened the floodgates, G, and now it's like just too much stuff. Like before, it was, hardly nothing from, actual people that's seen and heard everywhere off of the internet. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like so much that, we don't have, some things got to be internal. There's inside and outside. That those is concepts that I didn't make up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, symmetry was in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just really came on here to tell everybody to check out Sunez's live, because it was on fire in there. At least the part that I came in for. I think I came in like the last 45 minutes or an hour. You know what I'm saying? But I think he started at 5. So he got about 3 hours to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, symmetry. He's talking about the situation with he's talking about the situation with Saladin, but it's the jewels that he's dropping. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of making his points, he's dropping a lot of heavy jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I never, you know, that was the first time I got to experience, when people always like this, the episodes where I go on rants. I never understood why people like those episodes until tonight. And see, I'm gonna tell you what it is too, right? Sunyez is one of the people, right? That Sunyez don't get hype. Like, listen, the whole time I've been in the nation, that's always just intrigued me, infatuated me. Like, I've never been able to pull away when the brother's going in. That is like, yo, he not even like that. Like, like, listen, have y'all ever seen Umala go on a rant? Like, generally, you see Umala and peace, God. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, when something gets Umala tight and Umala go on a rant, I'm telling you, man, you ain't seen Building the two there, man. One time, Umala had his leather on. Some people, they just quiet brothers. Not that, they don't know there's no signs, but, so yeah, it's calm, man. Read his books and everything. Tonight, Suya showed that old school 5%. Like, see, man, listen, man, don't make me catch you doing this. If I see you again and you don't know the things rapping back. Listen, man. Listen. Don Bishop. Yeah, Don Bishop. I was just telling everybody, man, you got to do the knowledge to Sunyez's live. I caught like the last 45 minutes on it. You know what I'm saying? It was some serious jewels being dropped on there. I was just telling the brothers that, to me, it's just always, it adds some kind of layer on it when it's somebody that's generally calm. Like, it's some people, like, if you hear like Freedom God, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all call him Papa Wu. You know what I'm saying? If you hear, yo, he went off, it's like a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? If you heard he was calmly building, that's something where you might come over there like, fuck this truck. You know what I'm saying? There's other people, do more where it's like, yo, it's pretty much fire every time you go up there. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody like Umala get hype, first of all, it's like, yeah, see, this must be serious. You know what I'm saying? See, Shala, don't even read it, Shala. Don't read it. Don't read it. Because, see, like I was saying, first of all, in the article, that's one of the reasons I don't want to recommend the article, is because there's stuff in the article that don't need to be on the internet. It's like, but the article is in response to something that went on the internet that shouldn't have been on the internet. You know what I'm saying? In other words, just you writing that article, right? You wasn't at the rally. So if you write an article about something that happened at the rally, this is on the internet. It's like all of this shit is just, listen, man, there's some shit for inside and there's some shit for outside. Like, see, people had to learn the difference between masonry and preserving the best part for yourself. You gotta learn the difference, man. See, preserving the best part for yourself is because that's the first law of nature. Today is knowledge. That's different from you holding the wisdom over somebody else's head, right? So that you can take advantage of them and make yourself rich from their labor. See what I'm saying? Preserving the best part of your labor for yourself is not being a 10%. Everything is not for every fucking body, man. And it's not just in terms of, you know what I'm saying people, but look, you may know all the glorious wonders of fruits and vegetables, right? You can tell me all the nutrients and life-giving substance that's in an orange, but you still can't give that orange to a newborn baby. You understand what I'm saying? The various things, you don't know the person that you giving this advice to. You don't know what this person may be allergic to citrus fruit. You may give this shit to them and they throat close up and they die. I mean, some things seem like common sense, you know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? We not common. It's like some people, like, see, in order for the knowledge to be common amongst us, right? We gotta have some commonality. Like, it's certain things that you gotta realize it's common sense in the desert to do that. That's not common sense in the jungle. So if you got people that come from the jungle, right, and people that come from the desert, right, and then you come together and you say, yo, man, what the fuck they did that? Kind of common sense, why they dress like that? That's kind of what you're dealing with. You're dealing with all different people, all these different walks of life, you know what I'm saying? All different levels of education, all different levels of enlightenment. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta look on his page. you got you got you gotta look on his page, man. You gotta check Saladin out, man. I don't want everybody to it's one of the things where we gotta, that's why I reached out to him just to make the suggestion, right? That, look, you kind of like you came on here saying that certain things was advanced, certain things was put on the internet, right? That is don't need to be on the internet. But then in the midst of doing that, you enumerated and illustrated the things that shouldn't be on it. You know what I'm saying? And you know how shit is. The response a lot of times get a bigger, more attention than the than the first thing. You know what I'm saying? The teacher always see who hit who back. But other than that, I mean, the ideas that he's saying in there, in terms of the best part of Saladin's article, yeah, the best parts is, yeah, that's good, but it's just that, listen, gee, let's attempt to hold this one down. Yeah, I mean, right? I mean, using the brothers' names and all of that, but at the same time, they came out and did what they did, and they, you know what I'm saying? That was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a snowball effect where it's like, look, we got to stop it now, because by the time it gets rolling, there's no chance. See, it's like I was saying, man. Uh, there's there's you know, see, like when say that, we equal, right? All of us, we equal, right? But see, I'm 6'2". Some people is 5'10". That's not equal. See, I know 120. Some people don't. That's not equal. See, in terms of, being a unit of life in the universe here on the planet, you understand what I'm saying? Like, all this air is out here. Yeah, you got just as much right to breathe this air as me. You see what I'm saying? But see, there's a difference between that and the qualifications that it takes for each individual thing. See, the person can know 120 lessons, right? But it's like, let's say if I go to the doctor and they say you need heart surgery, and the doctor happen to be a 5%, know their lessons and everything, that is great. I would listen. That would be one. I'd be like, oh man, listen, I'm glad you here. But see, him knowing 120 lessons wouldn't be the qualification that is important in this endeavor we get ready to get into. Qualifications got to be specific. See, a person could have had the knowledge for 58 years. You could have walked with the law, been with the firstborn. But if you never really elevated your understanding, you know what I'm saying? You've been controlled in your life by things that come from the world of six, then you ain't qualified to be no decision maker. There may be things that we can consult with you on in terms of the actual historic events, but you're not qualified to be making no decisions. You're not qualified to be in the conversation when we doing what we doing. See, that's why you got outside your body and inside your body. Some shit can't happen outside. Your lungs can't be out here. Your heart can't be over here at the tip of your finger. How many times you just bump your finger on something and fuck your shit up? It has to be on the inside. Your blood can't just pump all out here. It's got to be on the inside. And that's what people got to start understanding about when we come on here and we deal with knowledge and wisdom, man, that some things is for the inside, man. There's a difference between a conversation when you speaking with people you know and love and trust, and y'all having this conversation where it's just a meeting of y'all minds, right? And you going on the radio and saying shit about people. I mean, Robbie, we see what happens. We see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like I said, man, that everything about it is not for here. Asiatic, Sabah, God, mathematics. So yeah, who knows, man? But like I said, I can't really condemn people, man, because yeah, when I look at it, it's like, yeah, I'm partially responsible. Like, there was things on the internet, but then it was like, yo, after this channel, then it was like it became okay, and then people got so comfortable that now you're not doing the knowledge to, what it is that you. It's just lots of things that got to happen on the inside. You know what I'm saying? A baby, the woman can't carry her out here. On it's got to be a certain kind of way, man. You know what I'm saying? That all that's got to happen on the inside, and then when it's ready, it's born on the outside. Now everybody comes around. This is the day, when it was born. You know what I'm saying? But just, dealing with the science of mathematics, you taking from something from knowledge to born, right? And then other influences coming in besides whatever's the knowledge, then yeah, the shit's going on, of course. Oh, that's the wordsmith? Guy, yeah, I was wondering what happened to the wordsmith, man. That's that's how he do though. He come and go. Yeah, you're right about that. So you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down, man. That's how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? But some things is just uh, just the way of life of the culture, and just I think, and it's fucked up to see, because we grew up in a world that was more dangerous, right? We understood better that you guys stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the 85% world, like, if you was going clothes shopping, right? All the people would, if you got your money already, you save your money till everybody else got their money, and then we all going to Jew Man together. You see, if you go by yourself, you might come back without no sneakers, no sneakers, no money. You understand what I'm saying? You might come back without the sneakers you already had before you went. And so it was an understanding that, listen, if we want to build something, if we want to maintain something, if we want to maintain ourselves, we got to be together. Certain things we doing, everybody else ain't doing. There's no successful group of people that don't have some kind of laws like that. That look at some things that we know that other people don't know. Right now, if you go to elementary school, right, there's kids that look, I'm not friends with them no more because they told the other kids something I ain't want them to know. Hey, we supposed to be friends, and you told this person my secret. I've never heard of it. So there's that. But like I said, I ain't gonna be on long. Check out Sunya 7 today. You know what I'm saying? I thought, the class was dynamic. I came in for the last 45 minutes or so of a rant that he went on that, I thought was phenomenal, and, was compounded by the fact that Sunez don't get hyped like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he just generally got a calm demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on, Sunez is generally not involved, but on this particular one, he lit the fire. So meantime, between time, I'm gonna sign off and say peace. Matter of fact, y'all can put the word out on the 3rd. We're gonna be back. Uh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna check it, but I think it's the 3rd is the anniversary of the Random Jews channel. I think it's was it 3 years, 2 years, 3 years? I think this is the 3rd year coming up, maybe. Now when we started, we was there before the pandemic, like right before the pandemic. I think we was here 2019. So I think we complete in 3 years. So, you know what I'm saying? But December 3rd, we're gonna be back on. But in the meantime, check out Suryas, and I'm gonna say peace.